Hello everyone. This is my second class on the topic information. And the information is covered in the paper MLS 204. In the previous lesson, we have discussed the brief introduction about information. We have discussed about what is information, what is the characteristics of information, what are the different definitions of information, what are the different types and benefits of information, along with the basic differences of data, information, and knowledge. In today's class, we are going to discuss about the role of information in different contexts. So, let me revise the term information once again, that information is one of the several basic resources which are needed and utilized for development and prosperity of the nation. It is, I have already mentioned in the previous class, that it is the processed form of data. Data are the raw material. When the data is processed in a meaningful way, then it is called as information. It is one of the vital resource, and it provides impetus to nations or social, cultural, economic, scientific, and technological development. It impacts the information. The impact of information and knowledge is seen in a number of human activities concerning on information. Some of these, which will give a cursory account of societal changes taking place for a few sectors, like education. Let's discuss the role of education, role of information in education. Firstly, let me share the screen with you all. Okay. So here, as you can see that in this PPT, we are solely discussing about the different roles of information in today's context. First of all, we are going to discuss about the role of information in education. Education is the process of acquiring general and specialized knowledge by means of study and learning that develop intellectual power and reasoning and judgment. At no point of time in the life of a person does education really terminate and real sense. It is continuous process. Education is a continuous process. Education is not only the process where you are going to the school, or you are going to the college, or you are going to the university. It is not only the formal education. Education is the continuous process, and from each and every incident, from each and every happenings, from each and every information, we used to get education. While IT provides easy and effective access to different types of educational kits, information is the lifeblood of education. Without information, the process of education is incomplete. It is the essential ingredient in new ideas, in course content and curriculum development. Like information is an ingredient for discovering new ideas, to create new course contents, and development of the curriculum, and creation of the material and methods for effective teaching learning process. The student needs information for pursuing academic studies. Teachers need information for teaching their students. If any teacher is having the latest information about a particular topic, it will be very much beneficial for him. Suppose if you have the knowledge of latest IT-driven society, latest computer knowledge, latest technologies which have been developed and which can be adopted for teaching process to make it more effective, if the teacher is using it, and the teaching process become more interesting for the student. And if the students are applying the technology for writing their assignments, doing their projects, and it will be very much helpful for them too. That is how information helps the students and teachers both in different way. Next is the role of information in business and industry. Information and knowledge are getting their appropriate place in enterprises that are not static, because it is increasingly being recognized today that external information on market, competitors, social and political environment, government regulations, and trade and traffic, etc., are invaluable if an enterprise is to thrive. It is not only due to central role of information that business and industries are day by day inclined to invest in research and development to generate new knowledge, which will ultimately provide them an edge over their competitors. In business sector, information helps in telemarketing, better financial management, customer service, training, sales, product development, marketing intelligence, looking for customers, etc. In industry, the type of information needed are not limited to the production, but covers all aspects of industrial activity. The major types are identification of the product, determination of technical and economic feasibility, including the potential of use of indigenous resources, outlet for disposal of waste, either as sayable byproducts or further processing, market and marketing, and etc. Suppose we are going to start a new business, and how we will start. Before starting a business and make it profitable, we need to know how, who are your customers, where you are going to do the business, to whom you are going to sell, or to whom we are going to do this business. You have to know the market, you have to know your consumers. That is how only. And if you are doing proper research and with the help of the up-to-date information, you will be able to frame a strategy so that that will be beneficial for you. Suppose you are going to start a supermarket in a nearby area, and without having any knowledge, we have started one shop without doing any prior research. You don't have much information about that particular locality. So automatically, and after that, when you realize, when you have already invested your money and you realize that there are so many shops are already available in that particular area, and the kind of products the people of that locality are using, and those are already available in discounted rates in other shops, and you are not having those products. Okay, that why, and you, definitely after that automatically you will be going to loss. So that is what, if you have the proper information, if you have the proper up-to-date information about the locality, about their choices, about their demands, about their income source. Okay, so accordingly you could start your business in a different way. You can take different strategies to develop your business. So that is why information used to be helpful to growth and development of any business or industry. Next is scientific development. How the information is useful for scientific development. It increased the increase in population has resulted in mounting social pressure for increased production. But as population increases, natural and near natural commodities start depleting. So there is an urgent need for exploitation of new resources, creation of artificial commodities. All these developments are impossible without the use of proper information and immediate use of new scientific discoveries. Air transportation, the concept of global village, satellite communication, nuclear energy, exploration of outer space, improvement in agriculture, health, environment, etc., are some of the results due to exclusive use of information in the field of science and technology. As we all know that natural resources are being used by us, and it is now we realize that these resources are also limited. it also can be finished. So that we need to think about some alternative resources, alternative energy. Likewise, earlier we used to thought that the natural resources like oil, coals are unlimited in available unlimitedly, but later on we realize that it is not unlimited. It is also limited to some extent. Only we can extract those things. So that is why the scientists are doing research, gathering information to invent new and alternative technologies. That is why solar energy have been developed, and nowadays many you have seen that many cars are run by solar energy. Many industries are using this solar energy. So how this has been developed, how new scientific information has been developed. It is because of the information. If you have the right information, if you take the information in a right way and use it in an effective manner, it automatically leads for development. Next is role of information in daily life of a person. Naturally, living today is quite different from what life was about a generation ago, right? And it was very easy for our elder generation. Nowadays, people in different situations require information on a subject in different forms and with different emphasis and different depth of explanation. Like if we see the lives of our grandparents, their needs are limited, and the demand for information are also limited. But as we are living in a 21st century, the growth of information and the explosion of the information is in the optimum level. The everyday new information have been coming up, and the life is becoming very complicated along with it. So we need to use the information properly in our day-to-day life too. An ordinary person in his daily life needs to have access to information on many of his daily activities nowadays. It may pertain to the quality and availability or cost of number of things like articles of food, healthcare, education, entertainment, travel, social security, etc. One may need information on cooking, one may need information for gardening, house decoration, maintenance, hosting an event, and all other subjects. Each and every subject, we need to take the help of information. In private life, one needs information to organize vacation activities, to make intelligent purchase, fertilize a loan, soup up an engine, ruin a serve, groom a pet, select a government, whom to vote, right? Now, which doctor is good, which lawyer will be good for me. Suppose you have some issues are going on, and you need to have a good lawyer. What you will do? You cannot directly go to the court and pick up any lawyer, random lawyer. Before picking up the lawyer, you will do a preliminary study. For that, you need information. You will collect information from some other individual. You may collect information from Google or some other sources. You may collect information from different your relatives, neighbors, etc. But you need the information. Right? So for in our daily life also, it is equally important. For like suppose we are getting fat, to reduce our like body weight, we need information what kind of food has to be intake, what kind of exercise we need to do. Okay, so like if you are going for a doctor, you just do a survey on Google, you just see the rating, which doctor will be good for me. So like nowadays, for each and every step of our day-to-day life also, we need information for to take right decisions. Our life is not that easy the way our grandparents has lived. So the list of activities in private life is actually virtually endless. So information is all the way it is important. Next is management and decision making. We are living in the world of change. We face complexities, uncertainties, and risk unknown to our processes. Lists of activities in our private life and associated problems are virtually endless. In each of these person activities, decisions are required to be taken and information is needed to support the decision. People need to information to make the best possible decision. People with information are like to have better career opportunities and better equipped to make professional decisions. So as we are in the age of artificial intelligence, now if you click nowadays, if you click on YouTube, you will see like many people are teaching you, many people are asking you to join the courses like how to use better use of AI technologies, right? How to better use of different platforms, AI platforms to make you more effective, like make you more skilled, okay, and to do your work more properly. So this is what this is also the information, and with the help of the latest information you will be able to take you will be able to take faster decision. You will be able to do your work more efficiently than others. Okay, so that is how the information and latest informations are important in our day-to-day life and for management and decision making. Let me share the PPT again, and I will so I think as you can see in the PPT, how information has a role in management and decision making. Information provide means of improving the management and entrepreneur enterprises and services of all kind. Information is needed by decision makers in organization. A common need basic to all decision maker is understanding the purpose of the organization, that is its policies, programs, plans, and goals. The decision to be made in organization do vary and information need also vary. The manager needs information to choose possible alternatives presented in terms of ranges of values of particular attributes. The information provides a wider knowledge base for solution of any problem. It gives new alternatives and approaches to the solution of technical problems and opinions for minimizing future fault. It improves the effectiveness and efficiency of technical activities in the production and service sector. So information used for better decision making in the sectors, not at all levels of responsibilities. Government officials of different levels needs information for decision making. They need census, weather, and other related information. Legislators needs information for different types to argue on the floor to legislature. So in the up next, we are going to discuss about the role of information in research and development. Research is a never-ending spiral activity. It aims to provide solution of problems. Each and every educational institutions, research institutions, they're doing research to develop new ideas, to generate ideas, to modify previous ideas. And government agencies are also providing facilities for the researchers. And time to time, they are providing various funds, okay, supports to the researchers so that the research and development activity can be happen. If the country will be called as a resourceful or a powerful country when new technological or new innovations, research and development activities are being conducted in a regular basis. So for conducting any research, the input as well as the output of the research are information. So information is the lifeblood for research and development. The quality of information content along with will determine the success and growth of development of the research. The researchers need information on a continuous basis for conducting their research work for a proper way. Next is government. How the information is important for a government. Information improve the capacity of country to take advantage for existing knowledge to know how they achieve success in various fields. So the governments are almost government of almost every countries the governments of almost every countries of the world are largest consumers of information and knowledge. In their commitment and responsibility to create welfare of the state, they need information and knowledge on every conceivable subject. They collect, organize, and disseminate statistical data on all its activities which constitute the most important and vital information. Resources for their planning and later implementation and execution. All ministries of the government need up-to-date and timely information on overall management of the country's resources and general administration. Management information system, decision support system are widely used for planning and policy making. Role of information in policy economic development. Role of information in socio-economic development can be viewed from following angles: entertainment, with the viewers complete control over programs, interactive television, watch a missed TV show, etc. Healthcare, with information sharing and even diagnosis, treatment means all interactive video link up. News, with the consumers able point, click the select information and personally tailored news items. Home shopping, with 24 hours a day virtual global mall assessed by two-way video and digitized cell security. So electronic fingerprint, retina scanning, voice recognition, DNA fingerprint, systematic signature dynamics, etc. Conclusion. In the conclusion, I want to say that today information has become a great source of power. As principal driving force of acquisition of wealth, political strength, and more knowledge, etc. Information-rich countries today are becoming even more powerful than colonial powers of the 19th and early 20th centuries on account of their expertise in creating new information and knowledge and exploiting them in their advantage. Information is not only the source of power, but also an effective power in itself if released in appropriate time. Thank you for your time. We have discussed different roles of information in different aspects of our life. Firstly, we have the role of information in education, the role of information in business and industry, the role of information in scientific development, the role of information in daily life of a person, management and decision making, research and development process, and governmental activities, and social economic development of a country. So hope this class will be beneficial for you. In the next class, we will be discussing about the information transfer cycle. Thank you so much. Have a good day ahead.